The Void, Series 1, Episode 3. Trust in the Enemy, by Richard Marcus Powell. Chapter 6. Schafer authorized the request he had been sent, allocating the work to the appropriate team. Another request arrived immediately after. The decisions never ceased, even when they were heading to a colony to assist in a supply run and patrol the area. The patrol was the focus, in order to investigate the claims of Teel Corporation activity in the area, but their size and capacity always meant they would end up helping with civilian logistics. It was acceptable in Republic territory, as it was a safe place, relatively speaking, and insurance covered the cost of goods lost in military action. Travelers were a different proposition, and had to be made aware of the risks they took boarding a military vessel. Most preferred civilian transport, but there were always some who could not wait. The border with Teel Corporation space was the most active in the corporate border zones, but military incursions were still rare. In the early days of the Republic, they had been common, but the Republic had always fended them off. Now, the prevailing standpoint was that of a Cold War, held in place by a military deadlock. Although the likelihood of any military presence was low, it was always worth investigating these claims.
Captain, there's a priority signal from the Senate.
Put it on screen then.
It's just for you and Commander Voight, sir.
Put it through to conference room 1 then, and inform the commander. Schafer moved to the rear of the command deck and entered the conference room.
Kane, can you activate the display, please?
Certainly, Captain. The wall came alive with a communication stream, displaying the Republic logo. The screen flickering momentarily before the face of a senior woman appeared on the screen.
Admiral Wells,
Schafer acknowledged.
Hello, Carl. How are you?
Never better, he responded. How are Alice and Theodore?
Theo's business is struggling, but he's managing. Alice made Lieutenant Commander a few weeks ago.
Excellent. She's doing well then.
It surprised me, but yes, she's taken well to military life. Seems it was just me she couldn't obey, the Admiral related. Where's Commander Voight? She needs to hear this.
She's on her way. Should be here any moment.
Okay, we'll start now and you can fill her in on anything she misses.
So, what can I do for you, Admiral?
I have a priority mission for you, Captain. You're the closest ship we have to the target, so we're redirecting you. You can return to your current directives afterwards.
What's the priority target then?
It's a potential defector from the Teel Corporation who wants to surrender in a specified system.
Just a single defector?
If he is who he say he is, it's a high-value defector.
Who is it?
Have you ever heard the name Namor Skenn in your time?
I can't say I have, to be honest.
I would have been surprised if you had, but he's quite well known in the intelligence circles, Wells added. One of those characters you hear plenty of rumors about, but have little hard evidence for. Some are convinced that he was a convenient phantom intended to distract us.
Commander Voight entered the room, immediately standing alert to the Admiral's presence.
Admiral, Voight greeted. No need for the formalities, Commander.
Admiral Wells beckoned.
Take a seat.
The Admiral was just informing we were to pick up a defector named Namor Skenn. You familiar with him?
Can't say I am. If his notoriety is anything to go by, he's a nasty piece of work. Ruthless, proficient, and not afraid of collateral damage. He's suspected to be behind hundreds of deaths across the universe, and that's just the ones we have evidence for, Admiral Wells described. He's reputed to be one of the best of Teel's covert operatives, and he would be the first to approach us.
You think his defection is genuine?
We think the possibility that it is makes the risk worthwhile. It would be hard to trust the information gained from such a source, Voight interjected. Agreed. In isolation it would be, but intelligence would use it in conjunction with other data to build up a bigger picture, Wells continued. If it turns out to be valid data, then we have gained a valuable asset. May even be able to clear up a number of old cases.
What does he get in return?
Immunity to any crimes he has committed to our space and citizenship.
It galls me to grant such a man citizenship, Schafer growled. He's the kind of thing we should be defending citizens against.
You'll hear no argument from me, Wells agreed. But it's one of those dirty bits of business that needs to be done to protect the Republic.
I presume we're to pick him up and then bring him to Triskel.
Pick him up, yes. But I want you to do an initial assessment of the situation and see what information he offers willingly. We'll see how this goes before we make a decision whether to bring him in as a citizen or whether to arrest him. Any reason to suspect an ambush? Voight inquired. None at the moment, but we do have the Resolute, the Wren, and the Lai Sun on an interception course in case you run into any trouble, Wells elaborated. He's picked the Ligon system to meet in, and he's chosen it because it's the easiest system on the border for us to get reinforcements to. That's sending us a message in itself.
Maybe it could be a double bluff.
Teel would be foolish to attack us there. It would be too easy for us to repel their attack, Wells reasoned. That said, trust is an issue here, hence the backup.
If things go south, when can we expect them?
They're only a few jumps away. By the time you get there, they should be within half an hour.
That's a long time in battle.
I know, but if an attack does occur and support is too far away, fall back to the Tessima Gate. That's where the relief force will come in, Wells instructed. But they won't be due for a while. I just want you there ahead of time just in case. The reinforcements should be close by the time he arrives. This is a significant investment in resources for one man. Is he that valuable? Voight questioned. Strategically, quite easily, Wells summarized. This could give us a crucial advantage for years to come.
When do we need to be in Ligon?
He's expected to be there within the next 6 hours.
We'll have to get going then.
Just one last thing, Captain. He will identify himself by name, but he will also use a code word. Kodiak, Wells added. We'll send you a mission profile shortly, but as you can understand, this is all happening very quickly.
Understood. I'll keep you informed. Schafer, out.
Schafer and Voight both stood and returned to the command deck.
Pilot to Wimmy, new course. Take us to the Ligon system. All other destinations are on hold until further notice.
Yes, sir, the pilot confirmed.
Thoughts, Commander?
I'm a little suspicious as to how quickly this is all happening. I don't trust deals done in a hurry.
I agree. You suspect an ambush?
No, sir. The choice of Ligon would indicate otherwise. As the Admiral says, it's too easy for us to get reinforcements there. Even if it is a double bluff, an attack there would be hard fought either way, Voight pointed out. There are much better avenues of attack.
Never underestimate the value of being unashamedly brazen, though, Schafer advised. Sometimes the obvious can catch people off guard.
Not in this case, sir. Not with advance warning. Schafer was amused by her strategizing. Voight was damn sure about her assessments. Few people were so assured, but she was good at playing devil's advocate as well, always asking questions, even if she knew the answers to them. She knew how to get people thinking, which was a much overlooked trait.
I agree. It will be unlikely to the point of absurdity.
What do you make of this, sir?
I don't like intrigue any more than I like politics, Commander. The people who play this game are eminently untrustworthy. I like to leave that side of things to intelligence.
I find it distasteful too, but it is a game, and it can be played to our advantage, Voight suggested. After all, if the devil is always compelled to lie, you can still get the truth.
Huh. I like that.